A couple of weekend dates we want to remind you of for the Alzheimer's Walk. We've got one coming up in Greenville and one in Spartanburg. But first, to my immediate left, Kimberly, how are you?
Hi, doing well, Jack. Good to see you.
Kimberly is the best because that's her last name. How you been?
I'm doing really well.
I knew you from when we worked together in Anderson.
That's right.
With Alzheimer's.
You've helped us before.
This is Andy down here, Andy Hunter from Spartanburg.
Yes.
So when are the dates? Let's plug the dates first.
Well, the walk in Greenville is this Saturday, October 17th.
Okay.
And Spartanburg is going to be next Saturday, October 24th.
Okay. Well, us walking, what will that do to help fight and knock out Alzheimer's?
Well, physically walking, while it won't fight the disease as a whole, is one of the things that we tell people to do to help maintain brain health, is being active.
Yeah.
So it'll help you maintain your brain health. But as a whole, we ask people who join us, we don't require a registration fee, but we ask them to donate or raise whatever they can.
Sure.
And those funds are what we use to help the people living with the disease now and to fund the fight to find a prevention and ultimately a cure for this disease.
Well, we want that, don't we?
Exactly.
Andy, tell me, are there some common signs that we could look for?
Well, I'm going to defer to Kimber on that one there.
Well, we actually talk about the 10 warning signs. We have a program called Know the 10 Signs, which we will go out and do for people absolutely free of charge, and you can find the information on our website, which is alz.org. But Know the 10 Signs talks about knowing what to look for. So some of those signs might be when someone loses the ability to do something that they've always been able to do before.
Yeah.
So for me, balancing a checkbook would not be a sign because I've never been able to do it. But if someone
You're
has
not the
always,
best at that.
no,
You're
not the
best.
best at that one.
Yeah.
But anything like if someone used to always cook a certain recipe and they can no longer do it, that might be a sign. We also talk about not only misplacing things, but losing your ability to retrace your steps. I misplace my keys every day.
Well, if you can't remember what you had for lunch yesterday, that's not necessarily Alzheimer's.
I don't know, Jack. No, it's not necessarily Alzheimer's.
Thanks.
No.
All right, give me some more signs.
We also talk, of course, about advancing age. So as we get older, we know that the risk does increase. We also talk about when you start to see people socially withdrawing, sometimes that's a sign because they're no longer able to keep up in social situations. So they start withdrawing from those situations to kind of save face to some degree.
Yeah, to not get involved and maybe be embarrassed.
Exactly.
But now, with age does come some functions that may not be Alzheimer's. That we confuse certain, changes with older people and want to name it Alzheimer's, but it's not necessarily true.
And that's why sometimes when people push me to do the 10 signs really quickly, I tell them what I really encourage you to do is let us do the program or go to our website or call us because what we can tell you is what is a sign and what isn't a sign.
Yeah.
What's a normal part of aging? I mean, when I was a younger person, I could do much more physical activities than I can as I'm getting older. And just like with your body, with your brain, there are some things that will decline as you get older. But Alzheimer's is not a normal part of aging. It is a disease. It's not going to happen to everybody, but there is a high risk, especially as you get older.
Well, Andy, tell me, what's the likelihood of having it? Is there a percentage?
Well, 1 in 3 seniors actually passes away with the disease.
1 in 3. My mother had it. I saw her with that.
Yeah.
It was painful. It took a while. It doesn't normally take you home real fast, does it?
Well,
Carol Campbell, our governor, it was certainly fast with him.
What we found is that when people enter the age of greatest risk, 65 and older, and they develop the disease, that sometimes it will linger they'll live for quite a while.
Yeah.
What we have learned recently is that the younger that the disease begins, the more rapidly
Is that right?
it progresses, yes. So, that's a sad thing because I've actually heard of someone as young as being in their 30s in Greenville that was diagnosed with the disease.
And tell us, Andy, tell us about our Caring for the Carolinas team.
Well, Caring for the Carolinas, thank you for asking, Jack.
Yes.
Is coming out to the Greenville and Spartanburg walks, and we're very excited to have y'all there. You're helping get the word out, going to be there walking with us and just jazzing up the venue.
Well, we'll try to jazz. Jazz. Well, tell us exactly where the Spartanburg walk is.
It's going to be downtown at Barnett Park.
Which is St. John.
Yes.
Easy to find, just as you come into Spartanburg. Turn
It's
right.
very easy to find.
Find that, what's that gas station?
QT?
That's it, QT, turn right. I couldn't get it out. Not a good sign.
No, we'll help you.
All right, thank you. She can kid because I know her too well. Yeah, so we'd like for you to maybe get a team together, bring them, and, write a check. Give us a little money. Is research going on for this?
It is, and I tell you, this is such an exciting time for brain research as a whole. We're seeing so many advances. No, we haven't gotten to the point of being able to discover a prevention or cure, but there are actually pharmaceutical agents in the final phases of FDA trials that may actually be able to impact the course of the
That's
disease.
correct. So the walk is 1017 in Greenville and
Yes.
1024 in Spartanburg.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it very
Good to
much.
see you, Jack.
Purple is the color.
Yeah.
We'll take a little break and no, we're